Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum and very good day to all of you. Now we will speak about Matlab software and computational method, how we can use it. Generally, Matlab software is one of the most active software interaction between all the field of engineering and science. Also in the medical, also in the artist, also it can be applied in everywhere. Generally, we go to the Matlab software, how we can apply our Matlab software. Let us see. We go to the Matlab software. We can see it here. It look like environment. It look like environment. We will go to open Matlab software. We will look about Matlab software. Download. We will see the main parts of Matlab software. Generally, it will be divided in three categories. One category is for the program, file of a program. And one category for the commands window, the outcomes of the program. So for the Matlab software, when it appears, it includes three categories. One, current folder, file a program, in this side, on the right side. Here we see the command windows. Here will appear the outcomes of the result. Some students make some wrong when they try to type a program here. Cannot type a program here because you cannot make any update. If you want to make any program, you can save it in this side. And here, workspace appears to you all the parameters, and you can take the data here and apply it in Excel software, Word software, any software you can apply the outcomes, the details of the result. Generally, Matlab software work on store the data in two categories, using vector and at the same time using matrix. Vector and matrix. Today we will speak about vector and matrix, how we can apply it in Matlab software. As I said, generally the data in Matlab software, when you make a programming, it stores at like vector or matrix, depend on the quality of a programming and also quality of the data. How we can write a data as a vector in Matlab software? Let us see this vector. This vector including the data from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 8, 7. We type it like this. We write any symbol A or B equal, open this brackets and put the data between each number and each number. We put a space. Some great facilities in Matlab software. If I need to record number of I need to call this number. I can say for example, C equal A, that is mean A, this vector. I already defined it in the first step. A open this vector and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A, 7. Direct will record the number 9. If I need to call number 7, 8, 9. I said C equal A 9. So direct, when the program C is any symbol equal what? A is already defined. Which number? Number 7. In the series number 7. Or I need this number of 9. If I want to mention the numbers from 1 to the 6, I can see, for example, C2 equal A 1, 2, 6. 1 C A 1, 2 dot 6. The program understand this in Matlab. Start C2 is what? A vector. Start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 until 6. So I call all the number from 1 to the 6. I need to call the number from 1 to the 7. I said C3 equal A 1 to the 7. I need to call all the number from 1 to the 9. I can see C4 equal A vector open 1, 1, 2 dot 9. Will call to me all the number from 1 to 9. There is another technique. If I have a lot of number, like million number, I can call all this by this command. C5, I say it. A equal 1, 2 dot and small letter. And is what in English. So this will call the number from 1 until and. I need to call all the number except the last one. Except the last one. I can see C6 equal A1 to the and minus 1. I can. If I want to call all the number except the last two number, I see C7 equal A1 to the and minus 2. I need to make summation of all these numbers inside. I can, yes, I can say C8 equal A, some small letter A vector. I can find the average. Yes, I can find the average. C9 equal sum A divided by 9. Can give me this result. Okay. Let us type this in actual state in the software and put a program and store it in the software like in this. We put a program in this area and the outcomes will appear here and all details will appear here. Okay, let us see this. Okay, let us start how we can start the program. We go to the new script, here a new script. As we go to the, we need to start a new programming. We go to the new script, one press. This appeared to me. This is how we can apply the program. Let us make the vector as I type it. I said A equal, open this. I said 1 space 2 space 3 4 space 5 space 6 space 9 space 8 7. Close. Now we will appear it more size. Okay, I said C1 is equal, for example, A3 or A4. We will call the 4 number. I said here, for example, C2 equal A, open brackets, 1 to the 7. We'll call all the number from the 1 to the 7. Let us say C3, for example, equal A from 1 to the 6. We'll call all the data from 1 to the 6. Let us see C4 equal A from 1 to dot end. We'll call all the number from 1 to the end. I see C5 equal A from 1 to the end minus 1. We'll call all the number except the last number. Let us C6 equal A 1 to the end minus 2. All the numbers from the beginning until except the last 2 number. I need to calculate the summation. C7 equal sum A matrix A. That is being means the summation for all the data in A. I need to know the average. C8 is equal sum A divided by 9. Let us make a run, and we need to save this file. What we said run. We come here in this icon, or we can press F5. We said run. So appear this thing. This appear. I can read it vector program. The file name. I said I will save it. Save it. Let us see. We go to the Matlab software. We can see the file here. We call it vector program. The file we save it here where in the parent folder here, and all the result appear here. You can see all the result. Number 4, all the number in 7 from 1 7. C3 number from 1 6. C4 all the data. C5 all the data except the last number. C6 all the data except the 2 number. Find the summation, all the data, 45. Find the average, will equal 5. Let us make this more bigger to all of you. You can transfer it. We can see the program file. This is the program. We can see there is very good interaction between Matlab and the other software. This is the vector. We said C1A4, direct we call the number 4. C2 from 1 to the 7, all the data from 1 to the 7. Then mention to me the data from 1 to the end, all the data from 1 to the end. Then give me the number of data from 1 except the last one, from 1 except the last 2. Summation of all the data. Find the average of all data, and all this, as I said, will appear direct. And in the file here, we can see here very well. C1 is equal 4, all the data, and the data from 1 to the 6, all the data from 1 to the end, all the data except the last number, so 7 will cancel. All the data except the last two number, so 7, 8 will be cancelled. Then the average 45, if we calculate it all, 45, the summation, and this is the average. Though this is all that we speak about the factor, how we can work the factor in Matlab software. Thank you very much to listen to.